let's begin. Once upon a time, in a place called Vijayanagar, the king was Krishnadevaraya. One of his ministers was Tenali Rama. Tenali Rama was very well known for his wit. His job was not only to make the king laugh, but also to solve certain complex and complicated cases that were presented in the court of the king. One day, the king and his minister, that is King Krishnadevaraya and his minister Tenali Rama, were taking a stroll in the garden. This was the royal garden, and it was beautiful. The grass was green. There were several trees laden with so many flowers and fruits, and there were colorful birds flying about. And King Krishnadevaraya noticed a flock of crows fly by. So he suddenly turned to Tenali Rama and said, "Hey Tenali Rama, look, there are so many birds here and so many crows in this garden. Can you tell me how many crows are there in our Vijayanagar empire?" So Tenali Rama was taken aback, but he said, "Your Majesty, yes, I can surely tell you how many crows there are in Vijayanagar empire, but please give me 2 days time. I will count the number of crows and tell you the exact number." So king said, "Well, you get 2 days, all right." After 2 days, loads of people were gathered in the court of King Krishnadevaraya because they were all curious to know what answer Tenali Rama was going to give for the question. What was the question? How many crows are there in Vijayanagar empire? King Krishnadevaraya came to the court. He looked at Tenali Rama and said, "Hey, Tenali Rama, are you ready with the answer?" So Tenali Rama said, "Yes, Your Majesty. In Vijayanagar empire, there are about 11,000, lakhs, 912 crores. Nobody understood what he was saying. Everybody said, "What is he saying?" So King Krishnadevaraya said, "Tenali Rama, what are you blabbering? Can you tell us clearly how many crows there are in Vijayanagar empire?" So Tenali Rama said, "I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Now I will tell you very clearly the exact number of crows. There are about 11 lakhs 5,912 crores in Vijayanagar empire." So everybody said, "Oh wow, so there are so many crows here, huh?" King Krishnadevaraya said, "But Tenali Rama, how is it that you are so sure about this number? How can you say this is the exact number? What if there are more than this or less than this?" So Tenali Rama said, "Your Majesty, this is the exact number. If you wish, you can ask any one of your courtiers to go and count and see if the number is correct. If by chance there are more crows than the number I have quoted, then that could be because some of the relatives and friends of the crows who are in Vijayanagar empire but who live outside may have come to visit them." And Krishnadevaraya said, "Oh, okay. So the friends and relatives could have come here, I see. But what if there are less?" Then Tenali Rama said, "Well, if the number is less than what I have quoted, it means that some of the crows from Vijayanagar empire have gone out to visit their relatives and friends." So everybody started clapping. He said, "Wow, Tenali Rama, you are great. What an answer, what an answer." So the king was also immensely pleased with the answer. And so he said, "Great, Tenali Rama, always you win with your wit. Okay, I'm going to reward you with some gold coins." And King Krishnadevaraya presented some gold coins to Tenali Rama as a reward. The end. Okay, so what have we learnt from the story? Well, simple, isn't it? Use your wit to solve any kind of problem, to answer any kind of complicated question. Use your wit. Okay? So I will be back again with another story. Till then,